Lol.
My friend said something we do was weird. And now, I'm self-conscious. I guess I'm just kinda looking for a "does anyone else do this" sorta thing. I've written this post 4 times now and deleted it, so I'm a little self-conscious, I guess. Anyway, me and my girlfriend will have regular sex most of the time. But sometimes we'll have selfish night, where one of us gets to be lazy and just have things done to us rather than needing to reciprocate. For example, if I asked for a selfish night right now, and she agreed, I'd basically get a blowjob and I'd do my favorite position, which I know doesn't do a whole lot for her, and then we'd just be done. If she asked for one, I'd just hang out downstairs for a while, and then probably do her favorite position, and again we'd just be done with it. I know she enjoys it cause she's asked for it way more than I have, and I certainly enjoy it, so that's not the problem. I told my friends about this, and all of them said it sounds like an unhealthy relationship and we should always be having mutual enjoyment sex, and it was weird for only one person to come. Since then I've been feeling kinda weirded out by it, and of course she asked for a selfish night tonight. I can say no obviously, but I'm only saying no because I'm embarrassed about it. So I'm just wondering if anyone else does this, or is it just us? Is it weird?
Honestly, most people do this. They just don't have a phrase for it. I love the phrase. I also love that it clarifies what's happening. I'm totally down to blow my boyfriend, but sometimes halfway through I start wondering if this is foreplay or the main event, cause I'll do things slightly differently. If I know it's selfish night, then I know what I'm doing.
Also, just want to add that even if it's weird, that doesn't mean it's wrong or you shouldn't do it. As long as you're both happy with it, get weird.
I like to just ask him where he wants to come. If he says my mouth, then I just hang out blowing him longer and changing it up to what I know gets him good.
This all sounds good to me. It seems you two communicate well and both get what you want. So you shouldn't worry about what other people say as long as you and your partner are happy with each other.
Your friends are taking the concept of mutual pleasure a bit far. Lol. Sounds like a good idea. I have never thought of doing this. I'll be right back. I'm going to ask my husband if he wants to experiment with this. Smiley face. Edit. He says, when do we start?
Rule of thumb is that if each person tries their best to please the other, you'll do just fine. BDSM, rough sex, can often be selfish though, like you're completely out for yourself, in a secure knowledge that you both trust each other and they find what you're doing to be pleasurable and sexy as well.
I think it's actually romantic, being able to please each other and put selfish needs aside. It's unrealistic to think both get equal pleasure every time, and usually the women are unfulfilled if the guy doesn't care. Sounds pretty healthy to me.
It sounds great to me. Especially in a longer relationship, sex is not an orgasm competition. It is great to experience other forms of intimacy as well.
I love blowjobs, and sometimes I don't feel like coming, so I'll just give my man a blowjob and he'll snuggle me after, or we'll just have sex, even though I don't orgasm from it, and he'll still be happy and satiated. I guess I non-consciously give him selfish days now.
Who cares what anyone else thinks? If I told my friends all the amazing things my man and I do, they'd fall off their chairs or pass out. Lol. Relationships and sex are about communicating, plain and simple.
It's weird you guys communicate what kind of sex you want to have with each other. Just do missionary until you both go wash and go to bed. Fuck those people. You guys are dope.
My husband and I tie each other up. We take turns. So one takes charge and that person does whatever they want but also tortures the other person. It actually is a lot of fun and we get to be in charge.
If all the sex you had was like this, taking turns, then I would think it's unhealthy. But I think what you're doing is great. Let's face it, when it comes to sex, just like everything else, sometimes we feel kind of lazy and would like to be given to but not have to put any effort into reciprocating. And sometimes we have a lot of energy and feel enthusiastic about giving wholeheartedly without expecting anything in return. You guys are acknowledging that and working with it. I'm going to adapt that in my own sex life, when I get another partner that is.
Yeah, I think it's fine. When my GF and I have sex, I do 90% of the physical effort and then usually I get a BJ in the morning when we wake up. I think it all evens out.
Don't forget to subscribe for more funny Reddit stories and comments compilation.